Alright guys, what is up? We are in Helsinki, Finland. Made our way to the last stop of the Scandinavian countries. Pretty small city. We roamed around a little bit so far. Pretty beautiful buildings. Not that much diversity compared to Stockholm or Oslo. But we're gonna be meeting up with two Finnish guys. And yeah, they're gonna show me around their city. Maybe explain how life is here, what kind of problems they go through, and how it is overall. So we're going to the train station to meet them, so see you guys there. So there's a little bit of diversity right there. There's some seals, a pretty cool statue, but I need to show the front. Hopefully this doesn't get anything banned. Nice statue. You know, they put effort into these things, not something, not like the modern art. Even walking here through the center, it's kind of rainy, so there's not too many people out. But like I said, there's not too many non-Finnish people for the most part, I would say. There are some Asians, but I'm not 100% sure if they are like actually from Asia, because I know some of the Finnish people look a little Asiatic, because they mixed with the Asians like thousands of years ago. So some of them might look, you know, a little more distinct from the people in Sweden or Norway. There's another statue here. Yeah, they also have very distinct kind of statues and distinct art. The buildings, it kind of reminds me of Lithuania and the Baltics. For the most part, it is a little different than Sweden and Norway, since it is pretty isolated. We just met up with, introduce yourself for the people.
Alexi, and I basically have much experience living in places with many immigrants.
Okay, so I assume obviously you grew up in Finland, you grew up around these parts. You said in your area it's like the most dense, condensed area of these immigrants? Would you say it's like the worst part?
Close to where I live, one of the worst parts, Itäkeskus, it's called.
And when did it like start happening? Has it been happening recently, or like when you were growing up you saw all these things? Because you said in your classroom like it was only you and another guy who was Finnish?
Yeah, only me and two other guys.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so basically as long as I can remember, these places have been, you know.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 16 right now.
Oh, 16. Okay.
But I have been in many of this kind of events, so
yeah.
Places, so that's not that.
You live close by to the area with the immigrants?
Yes, there are immigrants in the building where I live.
Okay. And when did they kind of start coming in? Because you're obviously a little older than him. Has it been more recently, like, or since you were growing up as well?
When I grew up, there was no Negroes, so I don't know.
Oh, when you were growing up, they weren't there?
Yeah, it was completely white country.
When did they start coming in? Like 10 years ago? Or?
First ones came in early 90s.
Early 90s?
Yes, and 2015 it accelerated.
2015? And it's been getting worse and worse every year? And how do they act? How do these people act? Are they aggressive? Do they cause a lot of issues?
Some of them, yeah, sure. But also they are trained into our social security system and all that, they get the benefits. I think they are called EBTs in America.
Yeah, EBT welfare.
So when you are in a train or a subway or something like this, in public thing, kind of, you know, buses and stuff like that, they speak very loud, they have no respect for, mostly they speak very loud, they have not much respect to other people.
So they get welfare to live here, right? A lot of them don't work, they just receive the government benefits?
Yes, but what I have understood it's also they are being used for cheap labor sometimes. So because you know the Finnish worker might demand more than a cheap labor from East Asia.
And do you think, like, you're obviously younger, but does the average like Finnish person, do they understand that this is a problem, or do they not really care too much?
Let's say if you live in areas with these people, if you have a high IQ, you will realize it. but some people are afraid of being called racist, and they don't want to speak about this.
What about the Finnish government? Do they incentivize these people? Is it like a left-leaning government here?
It's right wing to far right,
Oh, okay.
but it's right. Like
sure.
They are really not doing anything.
I know places like Stockholm that I was in, and Oslo. These places are a little worse, but like you were saying, it's like 10 years behind, like Sweden. So every year you see it getting progressively worse.
Yeah, basically.
What kind of issues do they cause for the country in specific? And what kind of immigrants are they? You said Somalis. I've seen some Indians as well. What about like the Asians here? Are they immigrants?
Yeah, they are. Most of them go. Most of them just make some kind of Asia place food, like Chinese and Japanese and that type of place.
Yep.
Or Thai places.
Where are those Asians from for the most part? Because I've seen a lot of them actually.
I would say Thailand and Vietnam.
Thailand?
There's this thing that there's sometimes some older Finnish men who go to these countries to get wife because I think it's happened in many white European countries.
yeah. All right, guys, we just took the train over to one of the worst parts, right? What is this place called?
Itäkeskus.
Itäkeskus. So I don't know if you could really see here by the people behind us, but yeah, there's a bit more diversity here. We're exiting the train station, gonna see how it is up there. We're walking here through some park. Not too many Finnish people around here in this area. I see a few hanging out up there on the bridge. I see some graffiti. We're going into the heart of the line, right?
Yeah, that's basically the heart. We go there, and then either we will get strange looks or they will just straight up tell us to not record.
Oh yeah, we're here in the heart of the mall. As you can see, it's very run down. Very rundown area. As you can see the people that are around us. Yeah, this does not feel like Finland, man. Does not feel like Finland. Yeah, the stores, it's very dirty.
Do you believe me now?
I believe you, man. This is this is honestly pretty similar to Stockholm.
You can smell weed right now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think we were getting some looks over there. They don't look too angry. Why do they always get mad when we record? I don't get it. If they're doing nothing illegal, right? Shouldn't care. But so it gets a little worse a few hours later, right?
Yeah. But yeah, so imagine this.
There's garbage everywhere. I don't know what this building is. They don't even have signs. The signs are rubbed off. Yeah, Gold Cafe. God damn. Okay, so that was like the worst part, right?
Yes, but
that was like
also more.
There's more?
Yeah, there's more.
Oh, so that was just the one area?
Yes.
Okay, but that's like the main part, right?
Yeah,
where they all hang out?
Yeah, did you like record also your surroundings when you went there?
Yeah.
Okay, so your viewers saw what kind of...
yeah, the people saw.
Yeah.
People saw what it's like.
This is to people who say that Finland doesn't have an immigration problem.
Yeah, so I thought Finland wasn't as bad as Oslo or Stockholm. Maybe it's not.
Look at that place.
Yeah.
This was all Somalians.
Yeah, there was not even one Finnish person. Yeah, not one Finnish person inside the store. I don't know what it was over there. Some haircut place. Again, there's no Finnish people inside. Yeah, I did not expect this from Finland. I don't even know how they even get here. Okay, bro, there's a lot of them. Holy.
Jesus.
Dude, I feel uncomfortable recording in here because there's so many of them.
Which was Rinkaby artist?
Yeah.
Which would you rate?
I don't know. It's very similar. This might be a little worse on.
Oh yeah, Finland.
There's some goods back there.
Finland got the award. Being more...
No, that's not good. That's not a good thing, man.
Maybe we should leave soon.
Yeah, we should probably leave. Shish kebab place. Finnish flag above the restaurant.
Fucking hate this place.
I wonder why, man.
How do you live here?
I live next to this place.
That's crazy, man. Do they even speak Finnish?
I wouldn't be surprised. So this was the store I was talking about.
Oh.
So one of my internet friends went inside there. He couldn't be there for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It was so bad the smell.
Whose car is this?
I don't
It's
know.
like a nice car. I don't know how they could afford it.
Who knows? Probably
Barbershop.
the taxpayer money has nothing to do with it. If you would leave your bicycle here without locking it, it would get stolen in mostly the most seconds would probably 30 seconds. I was once with my bicycle when I was like very, very young. I just left it unlocked for like 15 seconds and it was stolen.
15 seconds?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So you just ran inside the store and you came out, it was gone?
Or actually, I was buying candy. I went to eat it. I was focused on my phone and my bicycle was right next to me, but I didn't have my hand on it. And I just watched video for like 15 seconds. And then I watched my bike and my bike wasn't there.
Really?
Yes. It was a long time ago. I don't correctly remember how it went, but I just remember I had my bicycle close to me. I was eating candy and watching video. I remember how much it was, but it was not more than 20 seconds,
Uh-huh.
if I remember correctly.
Damn, this area is crazy, bro. I did not expect it to be this bad.
There's also here, there's less people here, but most of the people are
They just hang out.
Are cultural enrichers.
Cultural enrichment. And what do they do? Do they just hang out there? Like, what are they
Yes,
doing?
they bring culture and new cultural, multicultural experiences to this place.
Jesus Christ. And what? Those were basically all Somalis, right?
Yes, Somalis or from other Northeast African countries or maybe even Middle Eastern countries.
Muslims have said on Finnish media, on Finnish newspapers that they feel home at here. They feel so home when they're
the
here.
Muslims.
I wonder why.
A Finnish person wouldn't feel too much at home here.
Yeah, every time we were there, it felt uncomfortable. I don't remember when I was last time there.
I don't like that.
It wasn't that bad. I even was surprised because I haven't been in so long time.
Dude, that was wild. All right, so is there something more up here, or not too much?
Not too much anymore. If you want, we can go to that mall.
Oh,
There's
in the
not-
mall inside?
Yes, there's not as many, but there is still. So basically, where I'm now walking to a shop where they sell, which is meant for Muslims, because like halal meat.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. There's also there's one hotel here.
It doesn't have the more. It's not the most popular mall in Helsinki. The most popular is the Company.
Yeah, just the biggest by size.
Yeah, they have the most people there because you have the subways, you have trains, almost, and you have buses and so on. So, but yeah, this is I guess is the biggest.
So do these people, do they get housed in like hotels? Do they get houses? Like, where do they live?
They get like either they get taxpayer money places, or then they go to the most cheap places and live by there with taxpayer money. Usually that's what I have heard.
Okay.
About the halal shop, not very long from here, there's a hotel, and there used to be a shop called Finn Halal there. It's funny because Finn and
Finn Halal.
shop there called Alanya Market. That's the shop meant for the Muslims, which basically is immigrant if you think about it, because they sell halal meat. There was this one news article about a Somali woman who was complaining in the Finnish national, not national news, but the daily Helsinki paper, if I remember correctly. It was some well-known paper saying that I have to travel this long to get meat that I can eat. Oh, poor me.
So we arrived into the mall, and as you call them, I haven't really used the term cultural enrichers before, but that's a great term to use. I like that term. I'm gonna steal it.
It's like I didn't come up. It was in Finland we say kulttuuririkastaja as like a joke, because this is what the big media calls them.
I gotcha. But yeah, they're actually they're littered everywhere in this mall. So it's weird. They hang out in like the weirdest places. They hang out in malls. They hang out in train stations. They don't like to really hang out by the nice places. Like almost in every city, you go to the old town, they're almost never there.
Remember the train station, the biggest train station? There's one place close to it, and it's known for that there's usually these cultural enrichers who are selling drugs there, and the police usually does nothing. I've only one time in my life seen police there with like the lights on and maybe arresting.
Yeah, they're just hanging out. Like, what is that? What they do all day? They just hang out in the malls.
Yeah, and
they don't have jobs.
I can't tell any from my head, but I have read many times on the internet. There has been many occasions when they harass women.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's obviously in other European countries, but here also.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm not going to their blocks. But yeah, they're everywhere in the mall. Holy shit. This is, again, if you were walking over here, you would not think this is a mall in Finland. You would think this is maybe Somalia. Actually, I don't know if you think this is Somalia, because they couldn't build these places, right? They have to come into different countries and live there. They can't live at them. They can't build it themselves.
In many African countries, don't they have Chinese doing these things?
Oh, really?
I
didn't know
lots
that.
of Chinese going to these countries and building stuff for them, but then the African countries are going to be in big debt for them. So basically, what I think China is trying to do is get basal states, like satellite states.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one story over here.
So what happened here?
So basically, this was last year, if I remember correctly. Some Muslims put a sign here which said that women must cover and stuff like that. Basically, it's talking about the Islamic laws for women.
Yeah.
That's basically what they were doing.
So they wrote it or put like a poster there?
Put a poster here.
Oh, they put a poster?
And it was a big thing in the Finnish news. And everyone was talking about it one time. And they also remember the Puhos, the much worse place. There was also something about Islamic laws over there too, like last year. So these are very multicultural places. Places where a young white Finnish woman is safe to be.
I know they don't respect women at all, so I don't know why some Finnish girls feel safe walking here. Their parents should make them avoid these places at all costs.
News media, they basically just
they don't really cover them, right? If attacks happen or bad things happen, they don't really cover it in the media, right?
So the Finland store, it was over there. It's not there anymore, but it was like a little bit over there.
And how's the jail sentences for these people who like?
I can tell a little bit about it. I think they know more about it, but from what I have heard, it's they make
not
it
light.
No, they use it and everything.
jail sentences are light here.
Yes.
Compared
Oh,
to
they're
UK
light.
or America.
And if you are going first time to jail, I think you get, I don't remember if it was half less than you would get otherwise, or 1/4 less.
And if you're under 20, it's a 1/3.
1/3.
Yeah, it's 1/3.
Yeah, because I know in Norway and Sweden, I think nothing can happen to you like under the age of 15. So these gangs will get like 13-year-olds. They do the same thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's same in Finland. It's 15 years old. If you are under that, you won't get like the. I don't know if it is called this in English, but direct translation from Finnish is crime register.
There's some nice sex shops here, I guess. Some graffiti. But yeah, we're leaving this area. I think we've had enough cultural enrichment for a few weeks, honestly. I don't know if I would ever come back to that place.
Remember that when I was in a school close to this place, I had to endure all of this for about 9 years. Every weekday, like not every weekday, but every like from Monday to Friday. There's some cultural enrichment over there.